feel pressure that you're sort of carrying this enormous movie?
You know, I certainly have never thought about it in the sense that I never really thought I was playing the lead. You know, it's such an ensemble piece. As for, you know, like people like Tom, you know, I mean, my favourite scene is the moment when Tom sees the machine guns. You know, I was there that day watching, and I still well up when I see that. But you know, I think, you know, yeah, there was a huge pressure, and especially considering, you know, this was already such an established story, such an established role. You know, you know, to do that justice was, I don't know, I suddenly felt a lot of pressure on that. But Tom Hiddleston actually gave me a piece of advice, which was like, you know, I was freaking out at first when we were in prep, you know, as you would be, and he kind of sat me down. He's like, look, it's you know, it's a job. It's a job like any other job. You know, you turn up to work every morning and you do the best job that you can while you're there, and then you go home, and then you freak out. But you know, but in between that, you know, you're at work. You can't, you know, it wouldn't to have been there, being like, oh Jesus, like it's Steven Spielberg, like, and all this sort of stuff. You know, I wouldn't have been able to work. It wouldn't have been beneficial. So you kind of just have to put that aside, and Steven makes that so easy. You know, he makes you feel very comfortable on set. He makes you, you know, he doesn't have director on the back of his chair. He's got dad. So you know,
really?
it's a comfortable family atmosphere. That's
so neat. Did Joey get a chair?
No, but Joey had the biggest stable you've ever seen, so, you know, let's stop feeling sorry for Joey. Yeah.
Steven Spielberg is so legendary, but what is he actually like as a director? Is he very hands-on? Did you go to him when you were having trouble with the scene?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he is one of the most approachable directors I've worked with. You know, I haven't worked with many, but, you know, like he's, yeah, you know, all those directors I've been doing films with. Yeah, no, it's my first film. No, you know, he's lovely. He was very kind to me, and, you know, he knew that he knew that it was pretty overwhelming, and he kind of really took me under his wing, and, you know, I mean, you know, there was some days when I wasn't feeling great, and he'd come into my trailer and we'd talk about stuff, and, you know, it's I don't know, you know, it really wasn't. I mean, you know, you really felt like you're working with someone who is the master of their craft, but, you know, at no point did I really feel like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm working with, you know, this living legend, I guess. You know, it's he was just very kind and approachable, and, you know, I remember on my first day, like, you know, you turn up and there's, you know, hundreds of trailers and all this machinery around, and, you know, we had up to 1,000 people on set some days, you know, but when you get in front of the camera, it's you, Steven Spielberg, and the other actor, or horse, and that's it. And it's a nice, intimate environment to work in, and you don't feel, you know, you're not worried about making mistakes, and that's, you know, as for him directing, that's one of the greatest things. You know, you're comfortable, so you hopefully do your best work.